Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and we are back with Jay in Big Ambitions. We just got fuel for our car. We are currently running out of a ton of stuff, and I've been looking at it, and I think I actually know the reason for all of this. Let's pause so we can get some peace and quiet here. Looking at the stock of each of our stores that's running out of a whole lot of stuff, like Electronic Zone 3 is running out of stuff. What we have for stock, we don't stock count. We've got 35,000 paper bags at this store. 35,000. The Thirsty Turtle. Got 11,000. Currently, they're doing okay. They have stuff. They're actually selling a lot of cigars, which is pretty good. But what is happening is we're stocking so many paper bags that we don't have any room for anything else. So when our delivery comes in, none of the stuff gets delivered. Regular original Electronic Zone right here. They're actually almost out of paper bags. Rhythm by Trey headphones, they're out of. We haven't sold any in the last 7 days. I think that's one of the things that is a global shortage. So there isn't much we can do about that. But what I'm going to do in order to try and correct this situation is I'm going to go through each of my stores and see which ones have the worst problems with paper bags. And then I'm going to go grab the paper bags out of those stores so that they have room on the shelf. Like, we don't need, if we're going through 700 paper bags a week, we don't need 35,000. So Electronic Zone 3 is going to have paper bags pulled. Java J's 3, and they're okay. Picking on 12 is okay. Java J's is alright. Picking on 2nd. Picking on 5th. The Slice has 25,000, so we could pull some out of the Slice. Electronic Zone 4 is okay. Gifts Are Us is okay. Java J's 2. All right. So we got, from the looks of it, 2 stores that we need to travel to and pull paper bags out of. Problem with that is my little car here, which already has stuff in it, can only hold 18. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go and park the car at my house. And then I'm going to take a cab to the truck dealership. I'm going to buy another freight truck, another box truck, and that'll allow us to grab the paper bags out of the stores all in one trip. That box truck is going to be assigned to the next warehouse that we order or that we rent. Reason being is one of the new features, and we'll get into the new features here before we get anything going, is factories. So, what do factories entail? They go into warehouses, and they need input station, output station. Factories can manufacture many of the items you sell in your stores. Raw goods can be imported to your factory with your purchasing agent. Distribution of manufactured goods can be managed by your logistics manager. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to have to hire a purchasing agent, a logistics manager, specifically for the factories. Now, the thing about the factories is the input station and the output station. They're expensive. So if we go here, we take a look at this, we've got conveyor belts, $5,000. We've got conveyor belt splitters. Here's the output station, $25,000. $25,000 for the input station. And that's not all you need for the factories either. So if we go back into this and we take a look at what I am planning on doing in terms of becoming my own supply chain, is I'm going to start manufacturing my biggest expense and my biggest profit items, which is electronics. So these is something that we can manufacture ourselves and save a lot of money in the process, and make a lot more than what we are right now, which will help us get to the end game goal that I set of being number one and owning that $900 million yacht or whatever it was. So what we need to do to build stuff is follow the recipe. So the required ingredients for the Artie fish phone recipe, which I think is the recipe for all of this. See, Artie fish phone, Artie fish smartwatch, Noise Boss earbuds recipe. So they all have their own recipes. And we need these things: capacitors, copper clad laminates, which we can get from Maritime Freight. Plus the consumer goods assembly machine, kiln machine. So consumer goods assembly machine and a kiln machine. And I think we need one assembly line per product. So consumer goods assembly machine, 150 grand. 215,000 for a kiln. Plus the input station, the output station, and the conveyor belts. That's a lot. That's going to cost quite a bit of money to bring all of this about. And it seems fairly complicated setting all that up. But that is one of the new features is Factory that I think is going to go a long ways in helping us make maximum profit. One of the other features that they implemented is some changes to the interior designer. It looks like it's more of a streamlined process. And also, when you get deliveries, there's a specific spot in your stores where the deliveries can happen. So no more taking a delivery at 10 o'clock in the morning and hauling ass to get everything into the store before the delivery at 2 o'clock in the afternoon shows up. Because if there's something there, it won't deliver. Now, the question that I have about that, and that's probably going to come through experience, is if you have a delivery in store, can you get one on the curb as well? So we'll have to find that out. This is, I believe, episode number 27 or 28 of our playthrough of Big Ambitions. It's been a while since I've played Big Ambitions, about a month. the game is extremely time consuming, because you have to literally physically do all this stuff. Like getting all these paper bags, which I'm not going to show, out of the stores is probably going to take the better part of an hour. Right now, with what's going on in real life here, I am kind of time pressed. That's why I haven't been playing Big Ambitions. But you guys voted in the poll, and you voted to continue with Jay's story until we get to the very end of it. So that's what we're going to do, and hopefully I can wrap this series up by the end of the year. I will link to the full playlist in the end credits of this video. If you haven't seen the first 28 episodes, want to check them out, that will be the place to do it. So right now I'm going to take my car to my house. And tomorrow, which is Tuesday, I'm going to go and buy a freight truck. And then I'm going to go get some of these paper bags out. What else I can do here is in the... let's see. Deliveries. They have changed quite a lot here. So it may take me a little bit to figure out. Here's the destinations right here. I'm going to cut the paper bag distribution to our stores by half. Just about everything. No, I mean, we don't need this. That's the warehouse stock. Yeah, like right here. Java J's 3 doesn't need 5,000 paper bags per delivery. So I'll cut that down by half. I'll go through all of these, cut all of these down by half. Pull as many of the paper bags out of there as I feel we need to pull out of there. And hopefully that will rectify some of this mess right here. So we are going to get into today's episode, and I'll be back once that cumbersome process is at least underway. Okay, so I got a good chunk of the paper bags out of my stores. Electronic Zone 3 is an issue. But we have another warehouse. We did open up a factory. So we're going to set our destination there.
That's ridiculous. You're trying to rent one of my buildings to expand your laughable little enterprise. Forget about it.
Yeah, I tried renting a warehouse and she owned it, so that didn't work out very good. Whoop. So we got to get into our warehouse here. Jay's got to sleep or he's going to end up in the hospital. So hopefully what I did with the inventory plus what I did with the inventory plus... My God. Can I not drive? Alright, just go back to the docks. There you go. Now you can sleep for a little bit. Say 5 hours. He's starving too, but we need the energy. So, hopefully what I did with that was enough to get their problems under control here. I want to take a look at Electronic Zone 3. See how many paper bags they actually went through. They went through 687. We got 31,000, so I still should probably put some. Make sure there isn't anything going in there anymore in terms of paper bags. Paper bags 2,000. We're going to drop that to 0. Let them use up their own paper bags. All right, I dropped a lot of our other stuff down to next to nothing in terms of the paper bags, so hopefully that resolves the storage issue in our stores. Jay is going to head to his house. If he can find a cab to get there, we're quite a ways away. No cabs about today. A lot of garbage on the floor. They did change the ambience of this, so lighting looks different, buildings look different. They've done a lot of work on the game. It's pretty impressive what they've done. Just I wish it wasn't so time consuming. There is a moving service too. So you can hire a moving service to move some stuff around. There we go. Cab, come back, come back, come back, come back. Let's go to the house. Our house. I guess that's not our house. This is our here. Right, here we go. Is it so dark? Don't have any lights. Turn the lights on. How will you turn the lights on? Oh, whatever. Go to bed. Get up in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. Sounds good. There we go. Electronic zone wasn't possible due to storage issues. Yeah, see, a lot of it's going away, kind of. But we still got some problems here. Let's grab a bite to eat out of the fridge. There we go. We're not happy at all. Here, I had an employee quit too, so hairstylist didn't want to work for me anymore because I couldn't give her the hours she wanted. Taking a look at the Bizman here. Gifts R Us is losing money. Don't have expensive. What do they have for hours? Expensive. 5 boxes. Okay. I guess we could change that to Thursday. It's Thursday now. We can change it to Friday. One alert for Electronic Zone. They couldn't get anything they needed because of lack of storage space. Rhythm by Tray is the only thing that we're out of and we can't get it. Bald guy's actually losing money. I don't think I've set anything up for the bald guy to get deliveries. We're going to need some. Soda cans. We're not selling any hair care products. Or we don't have any hair. A ton of paper bags, though. So we'll set up a delivery of hair care products and soda cans. deliveries. I haven't done anything in terms of marketing yet. Time is at 9 o'clock. All electronics place. Large internet campaign. Go. Got to get some deliveries set up here for them. So let's go to New York Distro. Start a contract for Bald Guy. And it'll be Friday as well. We'll do hair care products. 4 boxes of hair care products and boxes of soda. There we go. There's that. Then the electronic zone 3, which is absolute mess. We are out of modern cheap clothing, expensive clothing. So modern stuff here. Deliveries. Let's change this to Friday. Oh, that's classic. Oh, modern. Guess we aren't going modern with them. Uh-oh. Where would that modern cheap stuff be? You can get it at New York Distro. Unless I have to start another contract. I think I might. I think that one might maxed out here. All right, electronic zone 3. That will be for Friday. Okay. Hey, Monday doesn't have. Put that for Friday as well. We'll go 4 boxes of that. So it female, modern cheap male boxes. Modern expensive female, 4 boxes. And expensive. There we go. Go 5 boxes. That'll come tomorrow, so hopefully that'll take care of a bunch of other stuff. But we'll have to wait. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning, so Jay is not happy. Let's take a look. Where we stand. We are number 7th still. We are going to be setting our sights on Erie restaurant. Making $1.6 million a week. Most expensive business is a supermarket, followed by a clothing store, a liquor store, florist, diner. I think he has any electronics. In Murray Hill, let's take a look at the Market Insider for Murray Hill and see what the demand is for this stuff. Weekday cover charge. Got clothing. That's on an increase. Chicken kebab skewers. There's literally no demand for any type of electronics on Murray Hill. It's weird. I don't really want to open up another. I guess we could try and open up a. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a clothing store. See how that goes. Up in Murray Hill. Wonder if the market's flooded in Murray Hill with electronics stores. Let's go with. It looks like there's me and me. Well, that's Smarter Electronics. But I do have an electronics store already in Murray. Got electronics store, nightclub. Fast food. So I could open up a coffee shop. One of them. And he's one of them. Two for him. So if I wanted to affect his business, he's got two right side by side. Look at this. So 3 of the 4 coffee shops in Murray Hill are his. I think that the move I would want to make there be a coffee shop. Not one that big. Oh, what was the size on that one? 1,000 square meters. That's only $285. Another $285. So we could open up Java J's 4, Murray Hill, and undercut the shit out of his prices. And go. Hell no. 285. I'm going to rent the building. I'm going to start a new business. It's going to be a coffee shop. Be Java J's. All right, so now the work of getting Java J's 4 up and running and staffed should show us how we're going to be doing here. Once that gets up and staffed and all that, take a look at the prices. I'm going to offer coffee. I'm going to offer croissants, donuts, cupcakes, soda, and go from there. And we can take a look at the new features on the interior decorator too. So I'm gonna head on over there and decorate the place first, and then we'll get the equipment in. You could probably order that, but I'm gonna order all the equipment, then head on over into there, and we can take a look at the interior design upgrades. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this episode right here. We'll get into designing Java J's 4 in the next episode. I did say either earlier in this episode or later in the next one that this is the type of game that it's a kind of a one more turn type of thing, and time tends to slip away. This whole episode, if I'd put it up at once, would have been like an hour and a half long. That's a little long to be watching this. Not a lot of action that you guys are used to, but we will pick this up in the next episode. Anyway, if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave those in the comment section down below. If you want to follow along as we build Jay's Empire, we're getting pretty close to the top. Hit the subscribe. And there's the episode, or the playlist for the whole series if you want to check it out from the start. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very good day.